about you, baby. Only you.
Hello guys! Welcome sa panibagong vlog!
So ngayon nga ay hindi lang ito basta vlog.
Kasi for today's video guys, ay gagawa nga tayo ng content kung saan ito ay puno ng kaalaman at informasyon.
Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo?
Arat na! So ayun nga guys, nandito tayo ngayon sa amphitheater dito sa DevCom building na kung saan hinihintay natin ang pagsisimula ng award night para sa mga natatangi at hinahanga ang mga artists pagdating sa pagpe-preserve ng sarili nating tradisyon at kultura despite of modernization.
So guys, hindi lang sila basta natatangi at hinahangaan ha. Sila din ay mahuhusay pagdating sa iba't ibang larangan.
I believe everyone's excited to know who will triumphantly bring home the GAMABA Awards. What do you think, partner?
Honestly, I've got no idea who will win these awards, so the big reveal is here in a few moments. But before that, let us give you a few background of these prestigious awards.
Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Awards, or GAMABA, is an award that acknowledges folk and indigenous artists who, despite modern technology, remain true to their traditions. They are recognized by the Philippine government for their invaluable contributions to the preservation of the country's cultural heritage. It is administered by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts through Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Committee.
GAMABA began as a project of the Philippine Rotary Club Makati Ayala. In 1992, it was adopted by the government and institutionalized through Republic Act No. 7335. This awards aims to support and motivate these local artists to preserve their artistic heritage for the present and future generations. These artists are also recognized as the Philippines' national living treasures.
That's right, partner. Kaya naman wag na nating patagalin pa. Halina't samahan nyo kaming kilalanin ang 13 mahusay na Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan Awards.
Our first awardee is a poet and a Hanunuwa Mangyan from Panaytayan Oriental, Mindoro. He helped preserve the Mangyan literary tradition by documenting the pieces of ambahan recorded not only on bamboo tubes but also on notebooks passed on to him. The ambahan is a poetic literary form composed of 7 syllables and is usually sung. Ladies and gentlemen, Ginaw Bilog.
Our second awardee is a musician and storyteller. He has mastered all traditions of his people, the Palawan, Batak, and Tagbanwa in the highlands of southern Palawan. He is also skillful in basal, kulilal, and bagit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Masino Intaray.
Our third awardee is a musician from Mamasapano, Maguindanao. He is a master in the use of the kulintang and kudyapi of the Maguindanaoans. His extensive repertoire of dinaladay, dinapu, ninuna, and binalig has demonstrated not only his own skills but their culture. Ladies and gentlemen, Samaon Sulaiman.
Our next awardee is a textile weaver. She has continued the traditions and preserved the culture of their community through patterns of crocodiles, butterflies, flowers, mountains, and streams, and afflict Cebu in her works. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lang Dulay.
Our next awardee is a textile weaver from Bansalan, Davao del Sur. She started learning weaving traditional Bagoco textiles from her mother at the age of 12. Her family is among the remaining Bagobo weavers in the community. Salinta Monon.
Our next awardee is a musician and dancer in Lubugan, Kalinga. He has worked for the preservation of Kalinga culture. He lobbied that the abandoned Capitol building be turned into museum, that schools implement the practice of donning the Kalinga costume for important events, and that traditional Kalinga music should be broadcasted alongside contemporary music in the local radio station. He also formed the Kalinga Bungo dance troupe to guarantee that his knowledge in the performing arts is passed on to others. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alonso Saclan.
Next, we have this epic chanter from Kalinog, Iloilo. He is a Panay Bukidnon from the mountains of central Panay and has worked hard to document the oral literature of his people. He has preserved the epics that use a language that has long been dead by working together with scholars, artists, and advocates of culture. Ladies and gentlemen, Federico Caballero.
Our next awardee is a musician in Lamitan, Basilan. He has made his life's work to preserve and promote Yakan culture through the traditional music and instrument of his tribe. He has mastered the gabang, the agong, the kintangan kayo, and others. Ladies and gentlemen, Uwang Ahadas.
Our ninth awardee is a textile weaver from Parang, Sulu. She is one of the master weavers in the island of Jolo. Like most women in their tribe, she has learned the art of weaving the pis shabit, the traditional cloth tapestry worn as head cover by the Tausug of Jolo from her mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Darhata Sawabi.
Our next awardee is a metalsmith in Kapampangan, Apalit, Pampanga. He dedicated his life in sculpting retablos, mirrors, altars, and carrozas from silver, bronze, and wood. Some of his works can exceed 40 feet tall, while the others feature smaller size and delicate craftsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, Eduardo Mutok.
Our next awardee is a mat weaver from Tandubas, Tawi-Tawi. She is recognized as the master mat weaver among the Sama indigenous community of Ungos, Matata. Her mats are known for their complex geometric patterns, proportion, and unique combination of colors. We have Haja Amina Api.
Our next awardee is a cast maker from San Quintin, Abra. He learned how to make gourd casts and weave basket from his grandfather at the age of 16. He previously used nito to decorate the headgear and then used with other materials such as bamboo after his supplier from Cagayan passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, Teofilo Garcia.
And we're now finally down to the last GAMABA awardee, and she is a textile weaver from Pinili, Ilocos Norte. In her profile, it was reported that she has taught herself the traditional patterns of binakol, inuritan or the geometric design, kusikos or spiral forms similar to oranges, and sinansabong or flowers. She has learned the art of weaving from her aunt and started harnessing her innate skills at the age of 16. She may be in her late 80s, but she still manages to arrange threads on the loom, which is the hardest task in textile weaving. Ladies and gentlemen, Magdalena Gamayo. Once again, congratulations to our 13 GAMABA awardees. Sana po ay dumami pa ang mga alagad ng sining na kagaya ninyo. Maraming salamat po.
Legit talaga guys, napakahusay. Grabe yung talent. Deserve na deserve nila yung awards.
True, nakaka-proud silang lahat. Despite of technology, ay nagawa pa rin nilang i-preserve ang mga cultural heritage ng ating bansa para sa susunod na henerasyon.
Correct ka sis. Nako, itong susunod. Promise, magiging proud ka din. Kasi naman sobrang sikat sa social media. Tapos lahat ng accounts, millions ang followers. And lahat pa ng content niya ay kapupulutan talaga ng araw.
Sis, reveal agad!
Ito na nga, ito yung recent post niya. Panoodin natin guys.
Hey everyone, and to all the listener of our program. Today is the first day of May and we're going to discuss the exciting topic of soul making. Isn't that right, DJ Aryan?
It's right, DJ Pasha.
DJ Aryan, may tanong ako sa'yo.
Ano yun? Familiar ka ba sa soul making? Hindi ko pa siya na-encounter but naririnig ko na siya. Baka ikaw, alam mo.
Sa tingin ko, mag-enjoy ka sa topic natin ngayon.
Sige, tingnan natin.
Alam mo bang soul making is an alternative venue for knowing ourselves and looking into the depths and real meaning of what we do in everyday life? At sabi pa dito, the soul refers to the individual side. Expressing this state in the side through the arts enable the individual to find new meaning in life that he or she is able to share with others.
Time check! It's 10 a.m. in the morning and that's all for today. Until next time mga ka-art up! Thank you for tuning and for listening. I hope you enjoyed today. This is your DJ Aryan
And DJ Pasha.
Legit na magaling talaga. And deserve niya ang millions of followers niya sa kanyang social media accounts.
By true. Itong next ay isa pang sikat na prof sa isang university and narinig ko kanina may lecture daw siya ngayon. So, titingnan natin.
What is our
So
vision?
guys, ayan, mukhang nagle-lecture na si sir. Tingnan natin kung magaling ba talaga siya.
We're gonna talk about art fusion. Now, what is art fusion? Could you kindly go to page 155 of your modules? Okay. Art fusion is a product of industry and commercialism. It occurs when an artist of any art form collaborates with a brand or company to create a product that will benefit both artists, the company, and society as a whole. Art still has the power to influence the society's capacity to grow and evolve. It can predict, maintain, and destroy the status quo. Please underline that will come to your exams later. Artists have the power to nurture a society's soul. Art fusion can give an artist the ability to produce works that will reach a new and wider audience. Now, what does that mean? This means that artists performing art fusion can influence a lot of people. For example, if a welfare agent creates and exhibits a painting that depicts sexual violence, it will give a sense of sympathy and compassion to the victim, as well as encourage people to prevent such harmful acts. That's art fusion. Art fusion is powerful because art is influential. That's a keyword right there, influential. Now, for your activity, hey, you! Are you in my class?
Iba din talaga tong si Sir Sis. Husay! Galing! Wala akong tulang kabigin. Wala akong masabi sa way of teaching niya. I'm pretty sure, madaming natututunan ng mga estudyante ni Sir.
True. Sobrang galing, grabe. Akalain mo yung napaka-iklik topic, napalawak at na-explain niya ng maayos.
Sana all na lang talaga. So, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for
Hoy,
watching.
wait lang, hindi pa tapos.
Hindi pa ba tapos? Sorry naman, akala ko kasi tapos na.
Hindi, may isa pa. Itong isa na to, ito yung kilala bilang isang napakagaling na journalist. Sobrang lupit nito guys, promise. Puro tunay yung information na nilalagay niya sa newspaper at sa magazine. And the best din siya mag-interview guys.
Eh di, paano? Idol ko na naman yan.
Panigurado. Wait guys, panoodin niyo.
Everyone, I am Kimberly Bejo and you are? I am Nikki Pigohorns. I have a few questions about transcreation, Miss Mikey. For you, Miss Mikey, what is transcreation?
Transcreation is term used in advertising, marketing, and refers to a process of message from one language to another while maintaining its text, its intent, no, style, tone, and context.
Transcreation may take the form of creating an art form into another art form with intent of changing the medium and nothing else. For you, Miss Mikey, what examples of transcreation?
Examples would be changing the music to text, text to dance, dance to visual arts, text to the theater, and text to the scene.
Thank you, Miss Mikey, for answering our question regarding to transcreation. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Grabe naman. Apaka-informative naman ang interview na iyon. Iba talaga kapag professional, yung sa pagkilapis ng tamang sagot.
Tama, tama. Tsaka yung pagtatanong niya, pinadali niya talaga yung tanong in order na makakuha siya ng magandang sagot.
Sana soon, tayo naman ang maging katulad nila.
Soon, tayo naman ang sikat sa mga profesyon na Pilipinas.
So, ayun guys, masyadong ito mahaba. That's all for today's video. Sana ay may tutunan kayo. Kindly click the subscribe button and see you on our next vlog. Thank you for watching. Bye!
But I don't don't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like sneaky shit that you do.